After 7 years in the making, the Bennie G. Adkins Veterans Home and Enterprise is now open. News 4's weekend anchor McKenna Nobles joins us live now. So McKenna, just how big of an accomplishment is this for not only Enterprise, but throughout the Southeast?
Well, Kinsley, the home will serve veterans beyond Enterprise. Veterans from Alabama, Georgia, and Florida will soon have a new place to call home. The state-of-the-art facility can hold over 170 veterans and will provide them with activities, medical care, and dining options.
7 years, and here we are.
Enterprise Mayor William Cooper was just one of many reflecting on the years of hard work and dedication it took to bring the Bennie G. Adkins Veterans Home to life.
This is the 5th home for the veterans that has been built here in the state. So again, we are thankful and we are blessed, and we are really going to support this.
The idea for this center was proposed in 2021, but construction started in 2022. Commissioner Kent Davis with the Alabama Department of Veterans Affairs says this project would not have been possible without partnerships.
During the ceremony, we talked about partnership amongst local, state, federal, and private sector, especially the nonprofit community, to make this event happen. So we opened the doors after 7 years, and we will have 174 beds providing long-term care for the state's veterans.
The center has a cafe and a courtyard. The neighborhoods at the center are equipped with a large kitchen and nurse stations. This is to ensure food and care is delivered with urgency. The son of Command Sergeant Major Bennie G. Adkins was at Friday's dedication ceremony. He shared remarks and expressed his family's gratitude.
So we are very honored as his family for the dedication of this Veterans Home to his name and his legacy. We hope that going forward, perhaps his story can inspire people to live that good life. Dedicate yourself, sacrifice when necessary, work hard, be a good citizen, a good spouse, a good parent as he did.
The first group of veterans is set to move in on October 1st. Kinsley?
McKenna Nobles, an exciting day. Thanks so much for that report. All of the neighborhoods in the center are named after trees that naturally grow in Alabama. A good fun fact for you.